Alright guys, coming back to you again. Another deck profile. Bring you them GeneRaiders. Alright, first up, play the 2 Mardell. It's your searcher of the deck. Search out the entire archetype. Sorry for the camera. Get you any card you pretty much need. Let's say if you're playing, pure archetype, it will get you anything you need. She's a beauty. She gets you anyone back from the graveyard. All these effects, besides her that searches, you tribute GeneRaider monsters, and in this deck you generate tokens that count as these monsters, and you send those tokens away. So a lot of these things are free. So graveyard recurrence. This is a Solemn Judgment on legs. Tribute 2 of your GeneRaider monsters and banish a card on field. It does target. That's still great. Tribute as many GeneRaider monsters, target that many monsters on your opponent's side field, destroy them. Your opponent gets to draw up to the amount of monsters that were destroyed. It's fantastic disruption. Anytime your GeneRaiders would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you contribute your GeneRaider monster and stop the destruction. With this, you get to tribute off your GeneRaider monsters and bring out GeneRaider monsters from your hand out to the field. Really great. Because we're running a level 9 deck, of course you want to run the one Italy. Sorry for the camera work, but there she is. And your other starter, pretty much your Lone Fire, will get you right into your searcher. So you find Lone Fire, you get her on field, and you get the search. Pretty much excellent way to get going. For time being, until we get the rest of the support for the deck. And mainly we search out for the boss quest, so we get an additional 2 cards from the deck that we need to play. This is pretty well a pure build, or is a pure build. Very pretty. Boss loot, really cool. If I have a token, my opponent has to attack my tokens before they can actually attack my GeneRaider monsters, which is great because I can keep my effects alive on field and keep my tokens in spotter the entire game. I'll never lose out resources, which is great. And if they end up getting through my token wall, then, well, they get the loot. They get to draw a card for each GeneRaider they destroy. Terraforming go along with the, 2 boss stage. Find out the correct ratio to play. This is your bread and butter. You find this card or get this card or whatever. You have this card. You have the engine. You play the deck. It brings out your GeneRaider monster that you think you need for your matchup or whatever at the time, and gets you your tokens so you can have your plays for your GeneRaider monsters effects. Since we're all level 9s, so easy and free. Either you can bring one out from your hand, or you can target one on field and bring 2 others out. And with such powerful effects these have, pretty much if resolving this ends up blowing out a game. Don't even need calamities, just GeneRaider effects. Since we're not level 9s over here, we like thinning out and getting exactly what we want. We're going to play Kaiju Curse. Fantastic. One day a piece is funny, because if we get our opponent to draw during our turn, we get a GeneRaider monster and can actually maybe extend into something. So this actually can pop up and be something. Monster Reborn because, well, we all have big bodies, and who knows what they got in their graveyard too. It's just nice to kind of have. You know, it's almost unnecessary anymore, but it's great, I think, still. Two GeneRaider boss room. Pretty much, if you got a card in your hand, your opponent's going to be always scared to chain anything to your GeneRaider monsters, because they're going to be forced to draw a card instead. It just changes the effect of them wanting to chain to a GeneRaider monster. Pretty much means that GeneRaider monsters or cards will pretty much never get negated, in a sense. Pretty funny. GeneRaider boss fight. I get my field card either from my deck or graveyard and put it directly on the field, and then the opponent gets to draw a card, which is fine because it triggers the boss stage, which triggers the archetype, so I can play the deck. I mean, great. All those generators that I've been pumping into the graveyard, or have tokens on field, and I've been able to get into a situation where I'm able to get into my rank 9 plays, I can just give them all kinds of resources. Like, I'll never run out of material. I only run the one of, because pretty much anytime, all the time pretty much, if I resolve this, having one of my big rank 9s, it's game, because it's too much beef. It's just too much beef. It's too hard to get over. And then, this is always funny, the Wonder XZ. They don't expect it. So you got 9s, and you pump out a 9 during your opponent's turn due to your field card. That usually gives you that one extra body you need to go into your XZ plays. One of the ones that you like seeing that this ultimate block everybody out is Calamities. You know what Calamities does. So ultimately, that's pretty much the deal. Like, you just go Calamities. But I've found, playing within the archetype, it's been nice to be able to resolve this. Having, like, Boss Room and Nightmare, or, Boss Room, my bad. I just sit there and just stack up and make him like a 6 grand, and my opponent's just over there flipping out. Nothing they can do about it, can't resolve anything. I'm still resolving other things, and he's just climbing to be ridiculous. So, yeah, the rank 9s are fun, and the new one's just great as well. And that's GeneRaiders, guys.